What a difference a week can make for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the players. Last weekend, a time like this, it was all doom and gloom after facing that humiliating defeat at Old Trafford against Liverpool. But this weekend, happy days are back. We have won against Tottenham, albeit a poor side, having no shot on target. We needed that win. The players needed that win, as well as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That was our first win in 5, and we have kept a clean sheet, our second clean sheet in 22 matches. This was a win that was so much needed by every Manchester United player and Manchester United fan. It was a win that has made us to capitalize on the draw of Liverpool and the defeat of Manchester City to Crystal Palace. We are just 3 points behind Manchester City and 5 behind Liverpool. Had we lost that match and we lose against Man City, it will have been 14 points behind the leaders. And that is insurmountable amount of points that even the next manager will not make it. So the win yesterday was a necessity, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will ease the pressure on him. That match yesterday, there were a lot of good performances, and change of formation brought that all. Cristiano Ronaldo was not an isolated figure as we saw in the last 5 games or so. After 7 weeks of poor performances, it took Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a defeat to Liverpool to change his formation and personnel. Yesterday we saw a different team to the team that played against Liverpool. That team yesterday had all that they lacked against Liverpool. We had a team structure. We were compact out of play. We looked like a team. It was all negative. From David De Gea to the striker, everyone was playing for himself. There was no team structure. But yesterday we saw a different thing. So in this video, I'm going to highlight 5 things that I saw were positive that we can implement in the coming games. So stick around to find more about that. Before we get into that, please subscribe to Madesma Talks Football and hit that notification bell. So without further ado, let's get into this. Change of formation and personnel worked for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That is the first thing we saw yesterday. We saw many times when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needed result, he turned to a 3-5-2 formation, dropping Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford for the 2 legendary figures, Edison Cavani and Ronaldo up front. He played with a back 3 of Rafael Varane, Victor Lindelof, and Harry Maguire. I got it all wrong in my prediction. I went with a 4-2-3-1 Ole Gunnar Solskjaer line up with a 3-5-2 formation, which sometimes was a back 5. But who cares? We got the win, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who is always butchered for his tactics or lack of it, got it all right yesterday. His tactics were on point. The 5 at the back were defending very well, and David De Gea did not face a single shot on target for the first time in this season. We have been facing a lot of things, a lot of shots outside the box, inside the box, and David De Gea has been saving us. But yesterday, he was having a holiday in that post. So change of formation was a necessity, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer changed it. And with the coming of Edison Cavani, who provided a partner to Cristiano Ronaldo, has been an isolated figure in most matches, had a partner there, and them two caused havoc. We saw Edison Cavani running in the channels, and before the first 5 minutes, Edison Cavani had 3 chances or 2 chances. His movement will always cause havoc for any defender. So will this 3-5-2 formation continue in the next match against Manchester City? We will see, but it is a welcome change. We needed that change. And as long as we are scoring goals, I don't care how we play. This game is a result game. And if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not deliver, he will face the sack. So the 3-5-2 formation, I'm welcoming that formation if it brings us points and trophies. So the next thing that we saw yesterday is that Ronaldo is not the part of the problem. The signing of Ronaldo was a mistake by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United because of the burden he brings. He does not contribute the team defensively. That a lot of pundits were saying that it was a problem. But yesterday we saw that Ronaldo is not the problem, as he provided the goal to Cavani and scored that wonderful strike after that lofted pass by Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo, we saw against Atalanta last week and yesterday, is a proper team player. Cristiano Ronaldo is not the player he was at the first time at Manchester United. Now he is a 36-year-old and he needs a partner up front. That's why he was begging for a partner. And yesterday we saw what he can do when he has that second striker behind him. Edison Cavani provided that. So as much as Manchester United have problems, the problem is not Cristiano Ronaldo, and it is bigger than that. The third point is that Cavani should be playing every match when he is fit. We saw yesterday what an asset he is to this Manchester United side. Last season, at the back end of last season, he was scoring goals for fun. But this season, with the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo, he has not had enough game time. He was the one who started that comeback against Atalanta, against Villarreal. And yesterday, that was a proper Cavani performance, running the channels, causing havoc to defenders. He never let defenders rest. We saw a good performance from him, and whenever he is fit, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should find a way to fix him and Cristiano Ronaldo in the same team. We saw that they can work together. That's why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should always start with him and Cristiano Ronaldo up front, so that even if defenders mark Cristiano Ronaldo, Edison Cavani is there to score the goals and to capitalize on the mistakes of the defenders. For Cavani to start every match. The fourth point that we saw yesterday is that counter-attacking is our style, and I don't know why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer decided to press that Liverpool side. Yes, I know the fans need Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team to play gang-ho football, to attack teams, but we are not a pressing team. We are a counter-attacking team. Let's not kid ourselves. We cannot press as a team. Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, they just press as individual, and that always makes our back four and midfield wide open. That's why we concede a lot of chances. But yesterday we saw how compact the team was, because we waited for them to attack us and we hit them in the counter-attack. That is our style. In the entire Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure, we have been a counter-attacking team, hitting the teams on the break. We are blessed with pace up front. Marcus Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo, Edison Cavani, Mason Greenwood, Sancho, Lingard, Martial. These are players that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer preferred because of their pace. That's why he wanted to implement the counter-attacking style. And Manchester United always played that counter-attacking style. Even in Ferguson's era, we hit teams in break. The legendary goal that we scored against Arsenal, Jason Park, Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo, that is the epitome of the counter-attacking style that we have so much done in the past. And I welcome if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer reverts to that, because we have been failing terribly by pressing teams. So if we revert to our counter-attacking style, we sit back, defend, and hit the teams on the break. If it gives us performances and results, I'm all in for that. I know Manchester United fans do not want to hear. Let's not kid ourselves. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not that manager who will coach a team to play the type of football Ole and Jurgen Klopp play. We are a counter-attacking team, and it's time we accepted that and backed this team. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been given a chance to redeem himself, and yesterday was a start. We are waiting for Atalanta, and the next is Man City. If we sit back and counter teams, that is where we have been getting our best result against Man City, against Liverpool. So counter-attacking style should be implemented at Manchester United. And the fifth point that we saw yesterday is that players are playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There were reports that players have down tools on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and they do not respect him. They want him out of the club. But yesterday we saw that players are playing for the badge and the players. We saw Edison Cavani's celebration. That meant that players have not down tools on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and they still want him on personal level and management level. Players were playing for him as a team and they remained compact. He was consulting with Harry Maguire, Edison Cavani. The players still listen to him. Those reports that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the players have division among them was slowly thrown out of the window as the match was played, as the match kicked on. We saw players making tackles. The defense was very good. The team was compact. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wins and Manchester United wins. He will stay as a Manchester United manager. But you can lose some games, but the manner in which you lose matches matters. That performance against Liverpool should never be repeated in any match that we play this season. That should be the last. And if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stays, that kind of performances should be taken out of this team. They should be coached in a manner that they can play with the very best in the business. We cannot be expecting different result, but we play the same way in every match. But 3-5-2 formation is a welcome change for this team. We needed a change, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made the change yesterday. Kudos to him. He has been butchered for the last week for his lack of tactics and lack of management. But yesterday we saw he can be a tactical manager, and if he continues that, he might as well be Manchester United long-term manager. Who knows? But we will see in the next 2 matches before the international break what happens to him. So those are the 5 points I saw yesterday. Tell me in the comment section below what other positive things you saw yesterday, because in this video we're just focusing on the positive things. Last week was all negative, and we did not have any positive thing to talk about. But this week there was some positives, and I've highlighted 5 things. I know I have not finished all of them. So tell me in the comment section below other positive things that you've seen yesterday. Please like the video and subscribe. I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.